Right now we have the Assistant Commissioner for Mineral Resources at the New Mexico State Land Office, and please help me welcome Greg Bloom.
Thank you, Danny. Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Greg Bloom. I'm the Assistant Commissioner for Mineral Resources at the New Mexico State Land Office. I oversee our Oil, Gas, and Mineral Division and our Royalty Management Division, working for our Commissioner of Public Lands, Stephanie Garcia-Richard, who sends her regards. Folks, I have a great story for you today, and a big thank you, particularly for the oil and gas industry. And I'll start this story in June of last year. June 30th was a long dreaded day for me. My royalty director was going to retire from the land office after about 25 years with us. And he went out with a heck of a bang based on all the oil and gas royalties and revenue that you've been sending the land office very regularly now for over a year. It was our first 9-figure close. Wrap your head around that, 9 figures. The month-end total was $133 million. And when our director, Danny Martinez, started with us 25 years ago, a big year was $200 million, and now we were doing that in just 7 weeks. Fast forward to this past September 28th, we almost doubled that with the royalties that you sent us. $263 million in 1 month. Over the past 12 months, revenue from just the oil and gas industry alone has been over $2 billion. So please give yourselves a big round of applause. This is absolutely tremendous. We couldn't thank you enough. And as you know, this money, it goes not directly to the state, it goes into our land grant permanent fund, as I think most of you know, and it goes to our beneficiaries. So it's K through 12 education, it's our public universities, the School for the Deaf, the School for the Blind, the New Mexico Military Institute up in Roswell, nearby. And that money is so well used by these institutions. And the land grant permanent fund, it pays out about 5% a year on a 5-year rolling average. And so for this year, for the first time, it produced $1 billion that went to the state. That's nearly 1/8 of our state's budget. It was absolutely incredible. And it saves every taxpaying family about $1,600 to $1,700 a year, which is a real benefit to all the people of our state. I should also note that I know this is not just an oil and gas conference, it's an energy summit. And yesterday, Commissioner Garcia-Richard and I had the good fortune of going out with our friends here from Chevron to see a new compressor site that's going to be powered by 56,000 solar panels on state trust land. So we make money off of that lease as well. And those solar panels will produce 20 megawatts of power, and they'll drive 8 5,500 horsepower electric compressors for a natural gas system. Tremendous. The last thing I would mention is right here in New Mexico, we have a new project with Pattern Energy. It's a wind project. And that project is the largest wind project in development in the Western Hemisphere. That's from Canada all the way down through the US, Mexico, Central America, down to Tierra del Fuego. It's happening right here in New Mexico. The largest wind project on your state trust lands. And finally, I know it might not seem like it on a nice day in almost late October, but the holidays are coming up on us fast. Start your shopping. You got about 8 or 9 weeks. But our holidays generally here in the U.S. they're going to be safe and warm, but they're not. It's not going to be the same in Europe and Ukraine. And things there would be a lot worse if it wasn't for the abundant natural gas that we're now exporting as LNG to Europe and helping those countries as they struggle through the coming months. So thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for everything you're doing for the New Mexico State Land Office. Greatly appreciated. Danny, I'll turn this back over to you.